afternoon, everybody. I'm Positively Tampa Bay today. We're taking a closer look at how the study of the neuromuscular disease Friedreich's ataxia is connecting scientists at the University of South Florida with researchers and health advocates around the globe. The Research Alliance is headquartered in Virginia, and they're working closely with the USF Ataxia Research Center in Tampa to develop new treatments and someday find a cure for this disease. Joining us in the studios, we have Mr. Ronald Bartek, who is the president of the Friedreich's Ataxia Research Alliance. And also we have Don and Kevin Lambert, whose little boy, Gavin, has Friedreich's ataxia. Thank you so much for coming in and for sharing your stories with us. Ronald, first I'd like for you to explain exactly what this disease is for the viewer at home who may not have heard of it.
Friedreich's ataxia is a very rare neuromuscular disease that's life-shortening, and it's universal in its symptoms. So it affects and reduces vision, hearing, and speech. It also affects the spinal column, and so you get a fairly severe scoliosis that requires surgery. You have increased risk of diabetes. You also would lose strength and coordination in all four of your extremities, so arms and legs weaken and lose coordination, so you're most often in a wheelchair by the time you're 20.
Well, our community, of course, is very proud of what scientists are doing at USF in our hometown. What advances are being made?
Well, it's very important that we're here in Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay, USF, is helping lead this new era in our development, what we like to call the treatment era. But until now, there have been no treatments, and there still aren't any. But now we're in the treatment era, or the clinical era, and USF is actually leading our clinical effort. So they're running clinical trials. They are one of the 11 clinical trial centers we have around the world.
And Dawn and Kevin, tell us about your little boy, Gavin. He's 5. He's celebrating a birthday next week.
Yes, Tuesday he'll be 6 years old. He was diagnosed in January, and at that point there was no hope when we walked out of that doctor's office, but we found FARA, and they've been an incredible support system.
Is Gavin showing any symptoms at this point?
He shows some symptoms.
He's just wobbly right now, but we're trying to, with them to try and find a cure, because we know what the future holds. So the more we can do now, hopefully, with other children, obviously, or anybody else that has it, but just to try and do as much as we can now, because we know what's coming later on.
And so many folks focus on the patient, but the entire family is affected by the disease. What has it been like for you as a couple to have the Alliance as a resource?
It's been great. They've shown us that there's other people with this that can fight alongside of us and help us, and that we're not alone, and that they're fighting very hard for a cure for Gavin, so he doesn't have to deal with this burden. And we also have a 9-month-old that we don't know if he has it either. It's going to be a long road, but hopefully it's going to end soon. So.
Well, thank you for coming in and sharing your story with us. Our very own Wendy Ryan of ABC Action News will be hosting the FARA Energy Ball that's happening on August the 27th. So come on and meet Wendy. Dawn and Kevin will be there as well. Some wonderful people. All of the money will help to go towards research. It's August the 27th at the a la carte event pavilion. For more information on this fundraiser, please call 813-600-8179, or you can visit them on the website at curefa.org. Thanks for watching, everybody.